Hello everyone, happy Saturday, and it is indeed a very happy Saturday. And I'll tell you why it's a happy Saturday. It's a long weekend, isn't it? It's a long weekend, and we're going to do a hell of a lot of Elite Dangerous here. Now, I have just realised that the last thing that we played was Star Citizen, which generally means I now have to go and change all the bloody things you see on the stream. That's what we have to change. But no problem, because it's back. How are we all doing? How are we all doing today? Just wondering, like. Hope we're doing all right. Taking a break from hauling to do more hauling. Yeah, but it's taking a break from hauling, right, for your own purposes, to get a cool power distributor, right? And we're going to sign up for that right now. So here we are. I'm going to support, I think, I don't know, Mahon, quite possibly. Well, what's all this about then? So it says a trading block war has happened. Let's see. Ceramic composites, synthetic fabrics, semiconductors. Pilots who register at least one contribution will receive the following. 1, 6A, 4A, 3A, 4D, 3D pre-engineered power distributor with both system and engine-focused modifications. Interesting how there's no 7 and 8 there. Bearing in mind Panther Clipper and all the rest of it. If Mahon is victorious, pilots in the top 75 will receive an addition of all of those. Okay, so before we sign up, I think we basically got to see who's winning. Who is winning? Let's have a look. Do we know? Do we know who's winning? Do we know who's ahead at the moment? But a cool power distro, exactly, for hauling is going to be great. So, people in the chat. I see Commander V Uncles there, and Simon, and Commander Rocky Road, and Mike, and Armando. And also Commander V Uncle again. And Fania. 07 Commanders, and happy Saturday. Right, how's the sound? Right, because I've had microphone problems all week. Is the sound okay? Can everyone hear? Or is it a bit weak? I don't know. Everything looks alright on my levels. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to do a bit, so I get my global award. And you can make a hell of a lot of money. 250 million, 200 million. Look at all this. But it's the power distributor. That's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing. Thank you, Armando. That's absolutely brilliant. So, I hope we're all having a good Saturday. We got a nice, peaceful weekend. Those of us in the UK, those of us who are in the US, long weekend, baby. That means no worky work on the Monday. And that's all right by me. So, do we know who's winning in this goal so far? Is it the Federation or is it Mahon? Come on, Simon, you're mostly up on these things, aren't you? Who's pulling ahead? Mahon by a country mile. No one likes. No one likes the President of the Federation. He's got the upper hand. Well, do you know, we'll sign up for him then, shall we? That just seems absolutely brilliant. Okay, sign up for him. 1 week, 4 days. Synthetic fabrics is what we need. CMM composites. Semiconductors. All of which are not at this particular port. Never mind. We'll type 8 it. Type 9 it. Looks alright to me. And we're going to head to a place where I think they may have CMM Composites. Not too far away. Tis but a couple of jumps. 2 jumps. No shields on this baby. Not entirely sure what I've got on it, to be perfectly honest. You never really... It's not CMM, it's composite. I do beg your pardon. Let's have a little look then. What have I got on yet? I've got cargo, 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 and a docking computer. That'll do for me, cock. Right, okay, auto launch. Ceramic composites. You've already got a route. That's good. Behold the mighty Type 9. Soon to be made redundant with the Panther Clipper. Because let's face it, it's going to be made redundant, isn't it? Angel Prime, how's it going? Hope you're doing all right. Oh, dear me. Good old cup of tea. Look at that. We got all the flaps on the back. It's going forwards, it's going backwards, it's going left, it's going right. We'll put all the lights on, we'll make it look like it's daytime. So people start getting up and going to work. That's what we're doing. Right, okay, let's go. A whale tail. I know. We're jumping. We're not jumping. Frameshift drive charging. We got a little bit of weapons on this. Not too much though. Not too much at all. So ceramic composites. Let's see. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. Let's go. Engaging. So here's the thing. All we gotta do is make one delivery. But with these community goals, you can earn a hell of a lot of money. A hell of a lot of money. A hell of a lot of in-game credits. Okay. Which kind of suits me at the moment. We need money. Now where I'm going apparently has a lot of supply of ceramic composites. That'll do me. Frameshift drive charging. Doctoro Vision. Doctoro Vision is the answer. I haven't even read my in-game mail. What did I get? Ready to engage. Power rank. Board. Starting a bit of money there. Let's jump. Frameshift drive charging. Yeah, the credits are okay. I mean, it's not going to make you rich beyond the wilds of avarice. But like if you're a new commander and you're starting out, then this could be just what you need to go and buy yourself Anaconda. then really get into the game. If you all remember, guys and girls, when we all started out, you just couldn't get that amount of credits, could you? No matter what you did, you really were into the hard climb. And then along came this. Along came this sort of thing. And then lo and behold, this one here. It's got a large landing pad. Let's go. Doctoral vision. Saving up for a carrier? Yeah, or if you're saving up for a fleet carrier, then this could be the gateway of how you get all that lovely money. Of course, before, one big session during the Thargoid War would get you a fleet carrier. You could make, with friends, big money stacking those Medusa, stacking those missions. Now, that's kind of gone, isn't it? But we do have the ability to make quite a bit of money doing system colonization. The road to riches, that is a good session, to be honest. I mean, I've got stacks. This is just my slush fund, let alone what I got on the carrier. Doctoral vision. Ceramic composites, apparently. So, hands up, who's watching Clarkson's Farm on Amazon Prime then? Did 3 episodes last night. Highly entertaining. Lord Narco, how's it going, dude? It seems all we've done lately is hauling, but it's not, because we've done some mining as well. Yeah, I mean, to get another fleet carrier on another account, I mean, it's not only the cost of the fleet carrier, it's the upkeep on the thing as well, isn't it? And if it's another account you don't normally play with, that could be your problem. Oh, we're so going in. Oh, I tell you, I watched something else that was really good. I was on Apple TV. Murderbot. Oh, that really surprised me. I thought, it's going to be good, isn't it? Oh, it was really good. Oh, we got a lot of flickering going on.
Lakon Tango Hotel.
We're going in. Commander Diana Rigg, how are you? I popped onto your stream the other day to say hello. Then the phone rang. I had to get back to work. So happy Saturday, everybody. Bit of hauling. And we are down. You knows it, everyone. Right, okay, what we got?
Touchdown. Initiate system shutdown. Have a pleasant day, Commander.
See, no one's using the old refinery contact, are they? Right? No one's using the refinery contact. I'm sure there's going to be a reason why we should. At the moment, no one's... I don't know anyone who's using it. Right. Okay. What do we need then? So we've got ceramics. Loads of them. Was it semiconductors? And what was the other thing? Synthetic fabrics. Let's get some semis. Yeah, exactly what I did. And let's get some ceramic.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Maximum capacity, baby. Maximum capacity. Okay, then. So now, we have to go from there to the community goal system for our Edmund. That happens to be about there. So... Alright, Edmund. Bowersox Port. Auto launching. See, it's nice to get back into some of the old ships sometimes, as opposed to the newer ones. Of course, I mean, this community goal does lend itself to the fact that you want an old big ship. Make the most of these old ships, everyone, till that old Panther Clipper turns up. And next week, more than likely, we're going to get a little bit of more information. Frontier unlocked. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Because they've got to. I mean, what else are they going to talk about? Vanguards? Well, they might. But Panther Clipper, everyone... And do you know what? We say this a lot on this stream. Time has gone like that. It just seems like, what, last week we heard about the Panther Clipper. Now, all of a sudden, we're going to get even more. And again, exactly, and some more Vanguards info. Like, what's it really all about? We kind of know, but like, you know.
Frameshift drive charging.
Blind! 07. Commander Palmer. 07. All you lurkers. 07. So the good thing about having a long weekend in the UK and a long weekend in the US, right? Everyone's got a bit of time, haven't they? Right? And to be fair, it's good for a bit of streaming, bit of hauling, bit of this, bit of that. So we've got to find Bowersox. And we are off. Yeah, on Apple TV, that murder bot, I think I watched 2 episodes. It's surprisingly good. Very well done. You know, robots, sci-fi, really well done. I was surprised is not the right word. Pleasantly pleased by it. Because like with Apple, you do tend to get an awful lot. It's not quantity, it's quality, isn't it? It's like that film Greyhound with Tom Hanks in it. Fantastic film, right? Brilliant. Not just a team's ad. Yeah, I know what you mean. Semiconductor, you get profit. You can have a look at that now. Woohoo! There is a lot of good sci-fi on Apple. For All Mankind, that's my favourite show on Apple. So I don't know when the next season of that's coming. I'll keep an eye out for that. They're doing another season of what's it face? Ted Lasso. Yeah, Commander Dino Rig. I do reckon they should do a revamp of the missions. They're still rather kind of two-dimensional. Do you know what I mean? They're kind of like, they need more complex stuff to get people invested. They've done a good job, I think, with power play. They need more go here, do that for them, then go that and do this for them, and as a result, he'll give you this. They need more, I think it needs more than that. Mobland, that's very good, actually. Yes, that is. Old Tom Hardy. Tell you what's not good about Mobland? Helen Mirren's accent. Now, don't get me wrong. She's far better actor than I am, right? And that's not what I'm saying. I'm just... It's a bit... What's the word I'm looking for? It's a bit thick, isn't it? Exactly. Everyone's been moaning about it. It's a terrible, terrible accent. Well, it's a terrible accent, to be sure. You know, Pierce Brosnan. I mean, he's pretty good in it. He's got that whole sort of like unstable mob boss thing going on. Tom Hardy's very good in that as well. Yeah, you're right, Commander Dino Rig. They should be totally developing that chain of missions. Griff, US Marine Corps. Hello, and welcome back in. Space Above and Beyond. Oh, that was good. It was a good game, actually, Space Above and Beyond. I'll tell you what I watched the other day. I watched the vampire episode of the original Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Well, I say original. The Gil Gerard, Erin Gray one, right? Oh my god, that's some cheesy sci-fi. But by far, the best episode. And I bet you that's a lot of people here, their favourite Buck Rogers episode. We've landed, people. So, let's see what we could win. So, here we go. So if I had ceramic composites, I'm going to make 10 million profit. That's not bad. 274 semiconductors. 15 million! Sold. That's not bad. That's not a bad run, is it? Or you're old enough to remember Buck Rogers, but not old enough to remember the episodes. Ah, rubbish. You'll be searching the Netflixes and the YouTubes for it later on. Bloody good episode, that. Don't know what happened with Season 2. That's utterly terrible. Season 1, fantastic. Season 2, abysmal. Right, okay then. That was quite good, wasn't it? Made a bit of Wonga there, everybody. Everyone likes a bit of Wonga. I'm gonna bring the cutter here. Because why not? You know what? We're gonna bang on and we're gonna do a bit more. Let's get back to whence we came. Which I'm pretty sure was LT498. 4898, sorry. So is there anybody here on the stream from the Las Vegas area? Because I need some advice. So I've booked a trip for my missus for a holiday, for a birthday, because I'm nice like that.
Ship coupling disengaged. You may leave when ready.
Line says he likes the original Battlestar Galactica. Cheesy, but good stuff. I watched an episode of that. It was on Pluto. God, about 2 months ago now. Say 2 months ago. It seems like yesterday. And it was the one where the Cylon is the gunslinger. Apollo crash lands on the planet. And they've named this Cylon that's damaged Red Eye. And he's like a gunslinger as an enforcer for the local mob boss. So cheesy. Apura. Okay, we'll have a look at that.
All clear. Good luck, Commander.
According to Inara, not so much. People have rinsed it. Utterly rinsed it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Commander Ricardos 07. Hello, Frank. How's it going? Exactly. Everyone liked Erin Graves. Oh, things do change quickly in this game. This is all about system and engine engineered power distributors. Is what it's all about. Now, where was I going? Doggo Botanical Plant. Doctoro Vision. Shadow of the Eye, how's it going? Big 07s to you, happy Saturday. Hope you're doing alright. Money to be made, yeah, money to be made. Just thought we'd do a few runs on this. See how it goes. What could possibly go wrong? There's a lot of people in the comments of some of the videos saying, oh, I need a tutorial on how to do the community goal and stuff like that. And it was like, well, and a lot of people are saying, oh, it's easy. But if you've never done it, there's a lot of new players coming into Elite. You know, if you've never done it, it could be a bit daunting. Oh, you bought a T8? Ah, yeah. Hard week? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I sat down with my missus last night. Put on the television. And I said, God, it was a hard week. I said, you know what? It just seems like yesterday I said, God, you know what? That was an hard week. Yeah, some of the early stuff is getting a bit creaky. You're right there. Like Commander Palmer just said, things change. See what I did there, Commander Palmer? Yeah, so you know. Well, they always say, don't they? Oh, FDev wants you to do it, you must find out yourself and do it yourself and all the rest of it. And that's wonderful. That really is. Like, we tried that last week with Star Citizen. I didn't have a bloody clue. And someone came on the comments and said, oh my god, this was painful to watch. Yeah. But you watched it.
Orbital flight engaged.
And I'm no stranger to space sims. So, you know. One of those things again, isn't it? One day this week, I don't know when, I'm going to have a go at X4. Oh, it was very painful to do. It's like, oh, I don't know. But I managed to take off, fly, and then land at another station. And then, I forget what happened then. I think the game crashed on me. But Atlas was showing us around all the expo stuff. Yeah, you're right, Simon. I mean, do you know what? It's not as painful as what it was. But it's still, you know, you need medication to get yourself through it. But you know, good old hard weeks. A lot of people are having hard weeks lately. It's seems to be a sign of the times. There is a lot of busy work, and this particular individual, I'm not, you know, I encourage the comments. Oh, there's a lot to do, and I was like, yeah, I get it. Because at the moment, the game is beyond my ability to play. I think it's beyond a lot of people's, other than just walking around the thing. The place.
Touchdown. Ignition system shut down. Welcome to our port, Commander.
Semiconductor. You're right, there is a lot
Cargo
of busy
holder
work.
maximum capacity.
He is winning. And I'm just in the top 100%. I've got to bump those numbers up. I don't really want to load cargo by hand, no. You know, and like when I was walking around the ship, I was like, oh, it's very nice. Bottles of water and stuff.
Climb to exit altitude.
There's like a certain level of immersion where it doesn't become fun to play. Like, I'm hungry. Okay. You're thirsty now. Okay. Oh yes, winter for you, isn't it?
Frameshift drive.
But you still haven't got the heating on though, have you? I say it's winter, it's probably about 26 degrees. Brian Wells, how you doing, Brian? Mr. Dax 07, how are you doing? Yeah, well with Subnautica you can always say, just spawn the water. Just spawn water and we'll get on with it. It's always beef, innit? So that was my eldest son, that was. Can you fix the shower? Someone's broken the knob on it. I thought, well, that's apt. It's too hot. Yeah, I'll get right on her. Like, I want it done now. Yeah. Okay. Ah, kids. Could eat a whole lot. What? Yeah, exactly, Commander Palmer. There's a lot to do in Elite. You know, I do. Thing is, I like the fact the community goals are now giving you engineered modules. I like that. You know, that little added bonus, keep you engaged. Obviously, credit, added bonus. Well, apparently, the new one's going to be in beta, and it's going to be in beta for about 2 years. And there will be co-op. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how I feel about co-op with that. The whole idea with Sundor to go games so far have been, well, you're stranded. If you're stranded with somebody else, then, you know, it becomes less of a game of you against the environment. A more case of like, well, you know, you can go and have a cup of tea over there in that habitat if you want. I don't know. To see how it goes. I mean, it's such a really good game. It's such a really good franchise, Subnautica, and I played it to death. That yeah, I'll tell him £500 for me to do it right. Yeah, or, you know, I don't know what he's doing. They get in there and just go, oh, because obviously there's the hot button, or hot twisty turny knob, and you press the button in and twist it. Now some idiot's gone in there and gone, oh, just twist it, and broken the push button. That's exactly what's happened. It's exactly what's happened.
Starcom welcomes you to this facility, Commander. I'll put a landing pad on hold for your arrival. Approval granted.
We're going in. I like that little door on the back. Down there, look. I like that little door. Stand out there with a cup of tea as the ship auto docks. Good, wouldn't it? I think it would be good anyway. We're going in to land.
Landing gear deployed.
And there you go, that's another delivery done.
Contact confirmation. Ground crew dispatched.
9 million there. 17 million there. That's not bad, right? 26 million, nearly 27 million inch and change per run. I remember when this game came out, and if you were able to make $1 million or 1 million credits in one run, you were top banana. Huzzah! 07. Hope you're doing alright today. Happy Saturday. Rico, how's it going? Little doors mean ship interiors? No, I don't think so. I don't know if we're gonna get that. And I don't even know, right? If it's really gonna add anything to the game. No? Don't know.
Landing gear retracted.
Let's try a different place.
Incoming message.
Ponce de Leon in Wolf 369. So power play, I mean, it's not setting the world alight, really, is it? You know, I mean, you're getting quite a bit of money just for a little bit that I did, so it's not bad. Yeah, power ranks. Like the architecture payments. 438,000. Cool. Mentalness. Utter mentalness. What's the matter, Mike?
Clear of the station. Good luck, Commander.
Stream's working, isn't it? Everyone's watching it, unless I don't know. Don't think it's crashed.
Frameshift drive charging.
Taz DSF, because it seems that semiconductors are in short supply. Quick search. There's a couple of fleet carriers. I've got a lot of them, but generally in the area. Small. There's not much of those around. There's carrier spots available. Oh, good for you. Double Forbes.
Frameshift drive charging.
Water purifiers. That's a good idea, that. It's always worthwhile not having a full hold. You get a bit of beef, though. Damien, 07. Ponce de Leon. He's filling his fleet carrier with 12,500 tons of ceramic and semiconductors, each, and heading over to drop them off. Ah, so filling up from the Trailblazer ship. Ah, cunning, very cunning. Yeah, I'm using Inara. Which I'm assuming that's what you meant. Yeah, excuse me. Woke up tired again today. Again. But then, like we said, like Commander Shadow of the Eye said, hard week. Habuti. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Just getting in there, doing a bit of trading. Doing a bit of that hauling for the community goal. We want those power distros. Original Nutter. There's a leading comment. Yes, there is. Coffee must have worn off.
Orbital flight engaged.
Ponce de Leon. Oh, Mahon. Huh. Mrs. Ricardo being demanding. Well, always demanding, but not in the way that you're insinuating. All you married men will actually know what I'm talking about. Well, get to the top of the community goal, then somebody finishes, someone will end it. What they tend to do is increase it so it runs a bit longer. Ron Zerka. With a different power? Ah, I see. When it completes, I think.
Cleared. Make your way to landing
Ponce.
pad 10. Automated docking confirmed.
Still says Ponce to me. Mr. Ree, hello. 07, happy Saturday. Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. We're hauling for the community goal. Wan. Yes. Oh. And Bellis, hello. Happy weekend. And it is a long, happy weekend, isn't it? Everyone's loving it. Loving it, loving it. Right, what we got then? Ceramic, semiconductors. Not so many conductors, but we'll have them. Synthetic fabrics. Just try them for a bit.
Cargo hold at maximum
Why not?
capacity.
Little bit of variety. Have a little look. Transportation. What do they need? Liquor, 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 liquor. Beer. Basic medicines. Okay, we've got a hold full of synthetic fabric and some semiconductors.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing pad restraints disengaged. You are clear to leave the port.
The last 10% of building a colony is the hardest part. Do you know what? You're probably right there, because you're going to think, oh, bloody hell, you know, I've
Scan detected.
got all that steel to ship.
Frameshift drive charging.
Greg! Hello, Greg! How are you doing? You're doing alright? So it's Saturday. What is it? 24th of May, is it? Quite possibly. Good stuff, innit? Long weekend. It's going to be a happy Saturday. Probably a happy Sunday as well. Probably a Monday.
Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage. Frameshift drive charging.
Yes, I'm doing alright. Playing a little bit of Battle Sector as well. Warhammer Battle Sector. Been enjoying that. New command mission out for that, apparently, as well. But I want to finish what I'm doing before I start that off. So I'm on the Sisters of Battle, Battle Sisters mission. I'm not sure how many people are actually, you know, doing their thing at the moment. Like I remember looking on Twitch the other day, and there's about 230 people watching streams on Twitch. I thought, okay, so I haven't seen who's on Steam yet. Which is a little indicator of how things are going. And Jerry does have a nice day at work. The good old 7, eh? So I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and we were talking about a post that I'd seen on social media, and how in the US, some US influencers were saying how, you know, the average salaries and what have you in the UK are far less than what they are in the States. And then someone replied to a comment, yes, but I don't pay $12 for 12 eggs. Well, I thought that was quite of a heavy comment, so I asked a couple of friends of mine who work in the States, how much you paying for eggs? Shit, $12 for eggs. Literally come out of a chicken's bottom. Quite a shocking thing. Anybody here paying $12 for eggs in the States? Is this true? Or thereabouts? Yeah, I'm not. I'll have to look to see how much eggs are. I'd say it's probably around about the 350 mark in the UK. BC says £25 gets a week's shop. I'd love to know where you're shopping. LQQKS 91, $8. Exactly. Everyone just, yeah, or BC. Like, again, everyone just kind of like, you know, pays the bill, doesn't it? It's like, whatever, I need them, there you go. Whatever the supermarket decides to charge you. There's an egg shortage. So, yeah, LQ says $8. I suppose you're right, it does depend on the state. Wasn't there some sort of bird flu going on in the States or something like that?
Automatic docking system engaged.
Just buy less of them. Yeah, I suppose you're right there. If something happens to be expensive at the moment, well, let him sort that out and I'll come back to him in a bit. That's the way I see it. The price of things going through the roof, though. Is that right? I didn't know that. Ah, I see. Clinton Bandy. 20 million egg-laying chickens. Good God. €2.50 in Portugal. That's mad, isn't it? So semiconductors, we're making a lot of money. 3 million there, 56. That was all right, wasn't it? And then we've got synthetic fabrics. We made 13 million on synthetic fabrics, which was better than ceramic composites. Incidentally enough, we were only making 10 million now. $3.99 in Wisconsin. Most is about $5. What do you think about $5? Probably about right. You know, that's the right sort of like cost for the eggs. I'm in the top 75%. Obviously, just need to get up there. So we're going to try then something a little bit different. We're going to buy water purifiers. Just for shits and giggles. Class X Becky 07. Well, it's all about that power distributor, isn't it? Really. Already got 2 billion, 20 deliveries a day. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. It's going okay, Robert Barnes. Hello, you're top 75. Good. Well, that was like, what? 3 runs, I think it was. Not that good for combat. Yeah. Makes you wonder, innit?
Clear of the station.
You know, I've got one complete set now, isn't it? So, you know, tomorrow I'll log on and do all this again on another account. Yeah, so 20 more tons then. It was in the cutter, no doubt. And even though I've got Xbox Game Pass and I've downloaded it, I still haven't played Doom Dark Ages yet. I do like a bit of Doom. It's just that, I don't know, I just can't sit out yet. And I've got this from Games. It's a tarantula. They sent me. I did a review on it not long ago. Fantastic controller, right? All the sticks come back. Everything fantastic. And I thought, right, okay, I'll have a go. Just can't bring myself to do it. You're saying college costs are mental. I mean, in Wales, for the universities, and we've got some of the best universities in the UK, right? We have some of the cheaper costs. Of course, we get free prescriptions. There's the NHS. Did I see the Blades debacle? No, I didn't. What's all that about? Tragic Blue 07, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. Happy Saturday. Oh, that. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Yeah, Star Citizen people, they're up in arms. And I would be too if I'd invested in a game that was like the game that it is. Yeah, well, we have that sort of loan system here. Student loan aspect of things, but like, it seems to be a bit of a rinse. $50 for engineering. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's right, Commander's Tailspinner. Healthcare costs. I mean, depending on, you know, your employer, you might get medical cover, right? And that sort of stuff, which is good. The return of the Thargoids. They've got to be coming back, haven't they? They really have got to be coming back. If they're not coming back, I would be surprised. I really would be surprised. I find a problem in Windows where it keeps changing the level of the microphone, which is a right pain in the ass. Anybody know why that is? Windows 11, mind you. I've looked and looked, and I've seen a few things like, oh, it's, you know, you're giving applications sole usage of the microphone. I thought, that's got to be it. It isn't.
Approaching a federal port. Please submit to all regulation scans before
Auto gain. Dunno. I mean, I don't see anywhere to set it.
1, 2. Automated docking.
So it was just set on 55 then, so I upped it back to where it should be. Windows does suck. You're right. Windows does indeed blow goats. You're on Windows 10.
Landing gear deployed.
You're going to go to Linux. Yeah, I don't blame you. So here we are, we're back. Trade school.
Ground crew.
Yeah, a friend of mine sends in trade school. I beg your pardon. Ceramic composites, 30,000 of them? Brr. I'll have it. That's buy, that's why. Yeah, I want to buy. Ah, yes. Do you know why I haven't sold my water purifiers? Let's have a quick look in the mission board. Does anybody want water purifiers? Deliver. Apparently not. I've actually made a loss. Well, I made a 63,000 loss. Plop. Anyway, there you go. Where were we? Ceramics. 30,000 of them. Oh, we're going to make some money.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Detachment complete. Climb to escape altitude.
All the tech bros. Yeah, I know. AI is getting more and more widespread now, and then again you've got the US president who wants to put a harness on it. I'm not entirely sure he's going to be able to.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, all this stuff is good trades. It really is. I think I said to my son, he said, what are you doing? I said, I'm putting a power socket in. Changing a single to a double. Oh, how'd you do that? I said, well, for you, if you don't know how to do it, I said, get your money out and give an electrician 150 quid. He went, I said, or you can learn how to do it. It's all about turning the power off first.
Frameshift drive.
The future is baked in her. Exactly, TAS-DSF. Exactly, bingo, you got it. And it's a friend of mine as well, right? He had never decorated before in his life. His mother did all the decorating. His wife did all the decorating. He didn't do the decorating. Well, you know, life happens, and now he had to do the decorating, right? And couldn't. He said, "Oh, you come round, shall we decorate?" No problem. And now he's decorated his entire house. I mean, I was working away, and the Mrs. Owen at the time, the Mrs. Ricardo at the time, turned round and said, I'm going to get the room decorated. It'll be a surprise. Oh, it was a surprise, all right. let me tell you about this. She got somebody in from the UK Federation of Decorators. Bought the paper, bought the paste. Some old fella apparently turned up. Where was I? Detroit. I was in Detroit. Something like that. Anyway, I come back. It was all this like, oh, you know, yeah, got a surprise for you. Whenever someone says I've got a surprise for you, I'm not very good with surprises, right? I'm like, what is it? Because normally when someone says, I've got a surprise for you, it A, never meets my expectation of being surprised, and B, it usually costs me a lot of money. It's going to turn out A and B. So I walked in, put my suitcase down, looked at our living room, lounge, family room, whatever you want to call it, main living space in this house. And I said, what's going on here? And I said, oh, well, you know, you haven't got time to decorate, and I wanted it to be a surprise. I said, well, the paper's all right. I'm not a fan of wallpaper, to be honest. It's all right in some areas, but, you know. I said, but did you do it yourself? No, I got someone in from the Federation of Decorators. Yeah, orderly men. Exactly. And this little guy. Actually, funny you should say that, because thinking back, it did look a little bit like orderly men, right? From Fawlty Towers. And I really couldn't believe my eyes. So you have a length of paper, straight wall, right? He hadn't even got to the bit where it started getting a bit complicated with boxed in and round windows. He'd cut it short and put a piece in. And that's fine. And then he'd come to an end of the roll, right? And then cut it and put a piece in. So if you looked from the window going down the wall, you saw this sort of like staggered thing. Instead of long, nice drops, because let's face it, right? It's only wallpaper. Long, nice, continuous, flat drops. He goes, oh, he only used a roll or two rolls? I said, yeah. I said, but look at it. And with that, in comes orderly men, right? In comes this decorator. I said, you can pack your crap up. I said, and you can go. Oh, am I going to get paid? I said, do you think you're going to get paid? I was shocked, right? I mean, so I'll always have a go myself. If there's something that I know is beyond my ability, plumbing is one of them. I'm not a very good plumber. I get it, right? I get the concept. I can change taps. I can take radiators on and off the wall, and I can change those valves, right? And I'm getting pretty proficient now at changing the internals to the toilets. You know, the push button stuff. So I'm not bad, but I'm not going to put a new boiler in, right? I see, sling your hook. He didn't like that, did he? Because, I mean, it's utterly abysmal. It's illegal to do it. Well, in the UK, you can do it under your own home improvement, you see. And let's face it, we all know, you got the wires coming out of the wall and it goes into a single socket. Well, turn the power off. Go and buy yourself a double socket. Make the hole a bit bigger, unless you've got a pattress box that fits actually on the wall. And crack on. Half the problem is having the tools, like that lovely plasterboard cutter with the vibrating sword edge. We have buttons on our toilets. We do, Bud Trooper. Push to flush. Well, experience is the key. I mean, I've been quite lucky. My father has showed me how to do a lot of these things. Even though he swore blind, he thought I wasn't watching. But, you know, yeah. Push to flush. Well, yeah. They can say it's illegal, but, like, it's not going to stop you. So you know. Well, there you go, Rico. That's exactly what it is. You've got to put the safety, right? You've got to put the safety in place.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, we got the two buttons, half flush, full flush. $16 million. Sorry, innit? But yeah, the level of stupidity of some so-called tradespeople. I mean, sometimes they just know better than you. They are no better than you. They just have all the gear. You can make good profit. I mean, 16 million profit per run is very good. Electro Ace, how's it going? We're having a rant about cheeky sausages, tradesmen. It's not all tradesmen, some are very good. But yeah, and she said, this decorator, oh, I can't understand it, you're being very harsh. I said, look at it. I said, if I had done this, I said, you would have gone mental. Oh, I was only trying to help. I said, well, you can help by taking all this paper off the wall. I said, and I'll go upstairs, have a shower, come downstairs, and I'll do it properly. 3 hours later, I'd done it. That's after I sent her back up the shop to go and get more wallpaper. Shocking. Oh, the steel. Steel's terrible. I get so much steel. Like, we don't know how much that Panther Clipper's gonna have, is it really? Electro Ace knows my pain. Exactly. Oh, a salvage yard. Oh, yeah, definitely. I spent a good portion of my childhood around salvage yards. Mostly for cars and things. But, they're becoming, over here at least, governed. Everything's getting governed these days, isn't it? But, like, they're getting governed. You haven't got to worry about Daleks. Well, yes. And apparently, Doctor Who, they've cancelled that. Is it Nakuti, whatever his face is? Old touch grass bloke? Looks like that's him now, isn't it? I mean, I watched one episode. Didn't really like the way it was going. I didn't watch the David Tennant sort of like revamp either, to be fair. As soon as, what's her name, who played the female doctor, came on, I watched 3 or 4 episodes of that. Thought, here we go again. Bring on the same old adversaries, different doctor, same old stuff. I'm not sure I got it in me, right? Yeah, I think that's his lot. I think he'll be exiting out next season. I think. That's from what I saw briefly this morning. Something flashed up on my feed. Could be wrong. But, that's exactly where I quit watching Doctor Who. About 4 episodes in of the female Doctor, and it's not because I just thought I just think it needs something fresher. and just changing the lead character is not freshness. It's like, oh, Daleks here again. Oh, what's this going to be? Oh, it's the Cybermen. You know? I wouldn't say it's badly written. It just needs a new direction. I don't know.
Orbital flight engaged.
So here we go, it's a Dalek. And you know, and it's a long heritage, right, of Wales and Doctor Who being filmed in Cardiff. Exactly, stuck on Earth. Well, I think it was, I'm not sure how many seasons is the last guy's done. 2, I want to say.
Access granted. You are go to approach pad 1-1. Assisted docking and
Tom Baker was good. I liked Matt Smith. David Tennant was brilliant. Capaldi wasn't bad. He kind of sort of like found his theme, didn't he? All because he looked like Roger Daltrey, basically.
Landing gear deployed.
30,000, yeah.
docking completed. Ground crew have been dispatched.
$30,000. Buy him up.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I don't know what a World of Warcraft guild bank is. I'm kind of hoping it'll give you the option of, you know, player missions and then a reward. That would be good. I don't know. I mean, we haven't been given any information on it other than what's been in the stream. Yeah, I thought it was able to create missions too. Well, the summertime, they reckon. Summertime. Well, here we are, knocking on the door of the end of May. What do you call summer? June, July, or August? Let's take the midpoint, July. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Or, if you look at what's happening, end of June. So when I'm on holiday, boom, Panther Clipper. Vanguard. Commander Salty McSalt reporting in hair. Exactly. Yes. Well, I think you should be able to launch 2 fighters with this game and have 2 crew members if your ship permits it. So you've got a crew on your fleet carrier. Why can't you say, you know, Commander Riker style, Mr. Worf, Mr. Data, get to the fighters, that sort of stuff. So how many ships can you be able to launch Battlestar Galactica style from that Panther Clipper? If any. I mean, we don't know. Yeah, they're being paid a lot of money, and they're doing not a lot. Yeah, I've got to get back into X4. I fancy another go at it. It's gone through, you know, an awful lot of tweaks and refreshes and what have you. It's how much mental capacity I have to hold all what's going on in this game and that. As infinite conductors. Yeah. Exactly. Do you know what, Simon? It's like when we get to our age, it's kind of like, what's what you know. Excuse me. Well, there's lots of things that's not going on in there, really. Tree pollen. Salvation. Sojin. Artificial alien intelligence. Thank you very much, Shadow of the Eye. Hay fever's kicking off. It's rained, and then it's got hot, so the pollen's kicking off. Did I know a T9 is smaller than an X4 Cobra? No, I didn't. I didn't sell those food cartridges, did I? Dino, well, that's fair enough. Burns through your materials, though, doesn't it? Yeah, I reckon she'll come back as well when we get Thargoids on foot. Mighty goose there, look.
Access granted. Head directly to docking bay 2-5. Automatic docking system engaged.
Right, gonna get a quick coffee. Back momentarily.
regulation. Please submit requests before entering the docking bay. This is a flight regulation announcement. Please refrain from obstructing docking pads. Starcon out. This facility offers a range of services. Check your info link after docking for more details. Starcon extends a warm welcome to new arrivals at this facility, and Godspeed to departures. Starcon to all vessels. Check your speed inside the docking bay. This is Starcon. In order to keep bay traffic flowing smoothly, please follow standard operating procedures and request docking permission before entering the starport. This is Starcon. Be aware of your speed whilst in and around the starport.
Okay, I'm back. You want a Cobra Mark 4? What you want one of those bloody pieces of rubbish for? Cobra Mark 5, much better. Well, there are top 50%. Didn't take much, did it? That's it, 3,730 units collected. That's not bad. Ah, Sam is saying he wants one as well, the same as Roger. He wants one because he can't have one. I know where you're coming from. Disembark. The Third dimension perception. 07. And 07, all commanders lurking in the chat. Hope you're doing alright today. Do a bit of liking and subscribing. Nice. That's good enough for top 25%. Let's get out, stretch our legs a little bit. Zookeeper. It's up to you. I'm backing Edmund. Or you getting your house painted? How's that going? You doing a good job? Kaine is the future. You know it.
If you're looking for combat, you'll have...
Nothing happening there.
It's strange, but there's something about this.
I need someone with...
I've got the best stock in the system.
The breast stock in the system,
Sure,
eh?
take a look around.
Okay then. We don't want any of that crap.
Maybe next time.
What's the mission board say? Oh! Protect an escape pod. Don't mind if I do. Why not?
Welcome to Apex Interstellar. Your
Book a
gateway to the
shuttle.
stars.
Midnight black for your house. Come home at night. Where is it? Oh, it's that black hole with no lights on.
Apex Interstellar.
The Python Mark II.
Shuttle docked. Ready for boarding.
Exactly. Who's in that escape pod? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out, all right. Got to break it up a bit, haven't you, really? Anybody want in on this? Just send me a team request or something.
Welcome aboard.
There he is. There's our pilot.
Just waiting for clearance to approach the access corridor. Here we go. We're off.
Okay. Nice relaxing Saturday, isn't it? My daughter's off at some concert. Or some festival, whatever. Not my bag. She had to sleep in a tent yesterday. And my daughter doesn't do tents. It's quite funny when she rang me at 2:30 in the morning on how her back was hurting. What you want me to do about it?
Your way is clear. Starcon looks forward to receiving you again.
Take us to our mission. This is alright. Quite enjoying ourselves. Well, I'm enjoying myself. Nice and chill. Don't know how much of it I'll be able to do tomorrow as well, mind you. But hey, you know. Next week should be interesting. So like I say, we're probably going to get more information on the Clipper. Probably on Vanguards. And we're going to get this other major patch that's coming out, which can be quite interesting. So probably a Trailblazers patch 4. We've had like 3.12 and all the rest of it. So. Trailblazers patch 4. Which is going to be interesting stuff, to be honest. One trash system at a time. I mean, I might do a bit of system colonization on Monday, to be honest. Why not? Any system you want? Well... Explain what you mean by that.
Okay, we're approaching our destination.
Well, I'm not flying this ship. With system colonization, you've got to do it yourself. And that's one of the downfalls. Why can't I have my system and then my NPC crew member using one of my ships to do it? Yeah, well, we'll do a little bit on Monday, Dino. How's that? Why not? Oh, a construction ship. Well, if you paid the credit, why not? There's your construction ship. And it takes like a week to unload and to build. And for that week, you can't do another system. That would be more, you know. Okay, so this looks like a military complex then. I'm no expert, but that's what it looks like. Prepare for the attack. Here's my cargo loader. Hostile dropships are approaching. Here's the cargo pod.
Not an issue with the building.
So you can't see who's in it. So this is... They're actually attacking a military base.
Moving towards target.
Understood.
Here we go. You'd think they would be able to take that ship down, wouldn't you?
Moving towards target.
Sure thing.
Entering pressurized environment.
Oh, this is good.
Leaving pressurized
Any
environment.
weapons around, like, or are we just going to be left doing the thing? Oh, looks like they've shot something. Good for them.
Target in sight.
I've never done one of these at a military base before. Not like this. It's always been some sort of like dodgy thing. Something's happening over here.
Cover me! Reloading!
No way! Them all having a go. Almost doesn't seem fair. Right in the kneecaps. Atlas. Well, it was. I got a bit bored.
Entering pressurized environment. Suit recharging. Suit fully charged. Leaving pressurized environment.
Here they are. Ooh, nearly had him. Deader. It's quite a good mission, isn't it? How are you, Atlas? We're right up here, look at that. It's like, why would you want to attack a base to get this? Oh, here he comes, look. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. There they are. Yes. Anybody else want a bit? They didn't drop off, I don't think. Big old ship there in orbit on patrol, though not shooting the aggressors. Hostile dropships are retreating.
Hostile sighted. Reloading. Shield offline. You haven't won yet.
Oh, I don't know, I probably have. Have it. Objective complete. Having it like that. Commander name, Rich Owen. You want... This is the group. There's Kent Spearman right there. Original Nutter. I thought you were already a member of the group. What do I know? Cool. Now, normally I'd go and loot the place, but I probably still could.
Entering pressurized environment. Suit fully charged.
It's hardly what I'd call a restricted area, but there you go. No one made it in here.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Summon my chariot.
Shuttle request sent.
Yeah, I thought I'd be a plasma shotgun sort of person. I've got 3 shots on it. It's like the pistol and the sniper rifle. Suits me fine. Enigma Forge. Hello, 07. Happy Saturday. Just go wait for Jola Taxi to turn up.
The shuttle is moving to your location.
Jola Taxi, c'est savvy. Here he comes. Pad numero uno.
Shuttle dock. Ready for boarding.
As a platinum hotspot, yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff for platinum. Kind of done my mining for a bit though, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like done with it. So despite all those soldiers there, they still needed me to come in there and just defend that escape. Grom for the win. He just looks like Brian Blessed, doesn't he? 07, Commander. Gordon's alive! That was Flash Gordon, wasn't it? Gordon's alive! He was also in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Played Kevin Costner's dad. Did quite a few things, old Brian Blessed. Yes, he was good in Blackadder. Commander Nemesis. So yeah. Good old film, that, Flash Gordon. Missed opportunity, they could have done more. Yes, likey-likies. So yeah, it's kind of like where it is, isn't it? It's did a bit of, you know, combat. Got to mix things up a little bit. Otherwise, it gets a bit boring, doesn't it? Atlas going to do some work. Well, on a weekend.
We're approaching our destination. Control, this is Apex 208 requesting docking.
Is it docking? Hurry up and dock. Will the new Clipper be able to dock? Well, big easy. David Braben, the man, has already said that it'll fit on a large pad and it'll go through that hole. What hole are we talking about? Well, I'll show you. That hole. So it must flatten itself down. It is Streamlabs, Frank, yes. He wasn't Blackadder, he was in Blackadder. Well, it depends what you're after. If you want to go mining and sell things, preferably in a boom state, then you're going to get a lot of merits in you. Me, I can't be bothered. Well, yeah, is there going to be a special announcement? Stand back, pilots. Man with the big ships come in. Or woman with the big ships come in. Don't try and squeak through. Who has right of way? Otherwise, it's got to be you in the Panther Clipper. Else, you'd never get out of the slot. It's going to look like a t-shirt box. It is. You're not wrong there. Everyone will be getting rid of their Type 9s. Or stripping their Type 9s out to tool up the Panther. Simon and all the comments. Well, that's the thing. We just don't know. They've got. The thing is, it's such a sought after ship. isn't it? It's such a sought after ship. Then they've got to make it good. I mean, it's not going to be good in all areas, is it? You know, it's otherwise you're just going to have one. Like, how much is that going to cost for credits? That's got to be $500 million for that clipper. It's got to be something like that. They've got to make it achievable. Alan Forbes, hello. Yeah, it's going to be doing a Superman through the mail slot. Yeah, right of way, sail before beauty, yeah. Sail before steam. Wolf 369. I think I'm kind of hoping it's going to be good. You know the jump range is going to be abysmal, but you're going to be able to engineer it up to around about 30. And you know some sausage is going to try and, you know, fly to Colonia in one.
Ship is released. Be wary of traffic on your way out.
The amount of Panther clippers that will be killed by Autodock. Frontier, I think, needs to release those stats. How many systems built a week? How many commanders bit the big one? Because they have all that telemetry. So a bigger Type 9, yes. I mean, you know what we have here? Is a bit of a unit, but there's still a bit of space. It's just going to fill more of the space more efficiently. See, it does get through, and there's a bit of space there. It's just that it's going to be humongous. What you get for system colonization? Personal gratitude, I think, is what it is. You don't get a lot of money. Not much at all. Yeah, get the lube out. The Panther Clipper. For docking, it comes with a tub of Vaseline.
Your way is clear. Starcom wishes you a good journey.
Charles, 07. How's it going? Just waking up. Ah, good for you. Anxiety and trauma. It's a bit like, oh, I've bitten off a bit more than I can chew, you know? That's the answer. Yeah, I say I've got to get back into X4. You get bio waste. Yeah. Good old bio waste. Ponce de Leon, or as Simon said, wank. But we'll do some system colonization on the weekend. Rico's got a big load. NPCs like him. There's a lot to be said about that. Well, yeah, I think that the systems you go into, like systems I'm going to, I mean, there's no one tasty here. It's all cruise ships. So we're still making money. Boring though, isn't it?
Orbital flight engaged.
You disagree? It's chill, but it's not what you call exciting, is it? You know. Like, I'm actually wondering, so they carry on with their current cadence of... Oh, look, and here's another ship. I think the Panther Clipper is going to bring quite a bit of gameplay with it. I think they did the medium ships to death now, right? So, you know, it's a big ship that's going to make a difference. Is theoretically going to change the game. But I really don't know how long they can sort of like keep that going.
Lakon, Tango, Hotel, Echo. You are approaching a federal port. Please submit to all regulation scans.
It probably does fold up. Yeah, I wouldn't be a bit surprised. And like fleet carriers, they've been around for ages now. What, 3 years? 4 years? Colonization? Okay, pretty much recent. But let's see how many people are on Steam. 6,100 players. In fact, no, actually, 6,517. So consistent, really, with the weekend. Down about, perhaps say 20% on where it would have been. I don't know. Actually, no. Down up, yeah. Yeah, you've gone bonkers and got loads of colonies though, haven't you?
Deploying ground crew.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, exactly. So you've got to say, well, that's just a third of the platforms, or a quarter of the platforms. 21,000 players,
Attachment complete.
give or take.
To escape altitude.
I wish they would make it easier to change commanders. They need to.
This is a no-fire zone. Power down.
Authenticate your commanders. Lovely. And then have it select this. I'll play that one today. Yeah, kind of passive income. So if you look at, I probably deleted mine now, haven't I? Yes, I have. I haven't particularly done much. A couple of settlements, a couple of stations. It's like 500,000 credits a week for doing nothing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Defia07, how are you? Zach, hello, how are you? Big 07s, happy Saturdays. Everyone loves a Saturday. Unless, of course, you work on a Saturday, in which case then it's just like any other working day. Then you look forward to a Sunday. Which, of course, if you work on a Sunday, that can be a pain in the ass too. Well, yes, GK, you're right. Credits are irrelevant in this game. I feel so. Unless, of course, you haven't got any, in which case then they're very relevant. But I understand. You know what I mean. I know what you mean. Everyone knows what you mean. Exactly. I agree. There's been such a glut of credits. You know, such a glut of credits.
Frameshift drive charging.
But everybody wants more. I didn't even know there's a Nautilus class carrier site. I mean, I would say no. I wouldn't, like Simon says, I wouldn't buy anything for real money in this game. It's much more fun to attain it. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is up to you, mind you. But they will look at that, at subverting game mechanics, and you could be at risk of having your account banned. Enrico wants a Cobra Mark IV. I know. I have one. Yeah, I wouldn't. In fact, I'll have a look at that site now. Charles is self-employed, working for himself and not the man. Quint's planetary scans. Interesting. It probably won't let you post the link. But it'll be someone selling in-game accounts and stuff like that, you know, it's, and you're gonna get banned.
Leka Tango Hotel Echo. Greetings, Commander. Please take care when entering this Alliance facility.
You know?
Approval granted. Make your way to landing pad 40. Automatic docking system engaged.
Zach Strick. Is it worth getting a fleet carrier? Yes. If you can afford it. Don't skint yourself. Don't want to lose any of your traditional ships. I would say, yeah, it's a good game dynamic. How's the hauling? Hello, Rick Palmer. Well, still hauling. Still hauling.
Landing gear deployed.
If it's on Frontier, it's a skin.
Touchdown successful. You are cleared to disembark.
$16 million profit. Madness. You're at 4,482, still top 50. And with all it's got to go, that would probably see me just in the top 75. I think the fleet carriers changed the game. Yeah, I think very much so. Good old base of operations during the war. Oh, that was good. No, it's alright, man. Zach, always ask your questions. This is what we're all here for as well. There's like thousands of hours of combined knowledge here with everybody. It's good. Oh dear. Someone looks to be stuck. It's a face-off. Someone's trying to push it out of the way. That's got to be Mighty Agu, isn't it? Probably more, yeah. Someone's stuck in the mail slot. At some stage, the station is... What the hell's it doing? Well, this is autopilot doing this, right? Look at this! Thanks for subscribing, Zach. Now, I haven't got any shields. The bloody hell's it doing? Everyone's bloody stuck. Who is that? We're trying to get out. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? It's going to be worthwhile having a look what's going on there. Are they going to shoot him or what? Because it's kind of worthwhile just sitting there and seeing what's going on. I'm morbidly interested. Because it's NPC, right? Just Jamie, hello. Oh, hang on, he's freed himself. Yeah, but the good thing about all this is that he turned around now and has stitched me up. Yeah, I bet he feels very, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Silly. He's going back in for another go. Oh, he's in, everybody. Right, here we go. Let's get out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, yes.
Ready to engage.
Let's go, go, go. Everyone likes a little bit of hilarity. Well, that's it. As soon as I said I was going out, that I had time to get out, and that was my problem, or they would have destroyed me. Caused me a bit of damage, that has. Yeah, I get that as well, Commander Palmer. The amount of beef I get in certain systems is unbelievable. Yeah, I haven't got any hull reinforcement on this thing. This thing is like bare bones. I might have some engineering on the hull. Lightweight, reinforced. That sort of thing, but at the moment, we kind of are where we are. Yeah, unless you trick it up, and then that impacts this jump range and all the rest of it. We know where we're going. The cutter is far a better hauler. I just feel like a change. Got an extra, what, 20 tons of storage? I think it is. $30. Thank you, Rico. Thank you, Rick.
Orbital flight engaged.
Any plans for Sunday? Well, system colonization, perhaps. Could do X4 tomorrow. Why not? Could call it Splurious Sunday for X4. We're going in. A little racing? I could do. Racing was a lot of fun.
Lakon Tango Hotel Echo. You are approaching a federal port. Please submit to all regulation scans before docking.
Yeah, we'll do racing tomorrow. How's about that then? Good laugh to me. Racing tomorrow, it's decided. We got the track. That's unless someone's completed my settlement for me, which would be a right pain. There needs to be a button there to say, yes, I want help, or no, I just want it there, sort of thing, right? Gently does it. The hull's made of tissue paper. Yeah, we'll do racing tomorrow, Dino. You join up tomorrow and racing's the way. Stocking up.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, we'll do a bit of racing. Why not? What could possibly go wrong with a bit of racing? To a Star Citizen last week, wasn't it? That seems like yesterday. Where's the time going? I just don't know. Yeah, get there early. Erin, how are you? Happy Saturday. How's the job going? We were just talking. We're doing racing tomorrow. Because why not? No, they'd have traffic wardens if it was Star Citizen, handing out tickets. Well, I mean, we've often wondered, well, is there going to be some sort of like hover tank or something like that? Bigger. Bigger SRBs. Perhaps a big SRV to go with the big Panther Clipper. Who knows? Deploy the police to a port if there's beef going on. Simon's not a fan of Star Citizen. I'm not sure if any of you are picking up on this. No, but the Panther Clipper is going to be a large ship anyway, so... It did, the old concept art did indeed have a large SRV. Bit like that, what was it, big tank, Clone Wars tank they had off the Clone Wars. Star Wars, the Clone Wars. Very similar to that. Yeah, I know, it's just bonkers. Here we have it, look, Bowersox Port. Let's get in there. Yeah, in the system we've got here, we can get ourselves there. It's not far really. And get ready. Yeah, that would be Semi, wouldn't it? Didn't I read somewhere that the Star Citizen guy first sort of like went to Braben and said, hey, pitch the game to him? And Braben said, no. That was the story, I think. There's probably more to it than that, to be fair.
Landing authorized. Proceed to landing pad 2-5. Initiating auto-docking sequence.
Oh, I think it's going to be a challenge to get through there. And it'll be a thing for a commander to fly it through. The problem you got is not in space. The problem you're going to have is when you try and land it on a planet. You're trying to park a small moon on a high G world.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, but now he can't do anything. He's got to release that game, see? That's right, Commander Diana Rick. Eric, NASCAR Spider 07.
Touchdown successful. You are cleared to disembark.
Oh, Dave, how's it going? Happy Saturday. What are we doing? Bring me a ship. Right. Good for me. It's another load in. Still top 50. It is Saturday indeed. It really is. Should be happy on Saturday. No more doom and gloom. Tomorrow is Sunday and it's a long weekend. Here in the UK and in the US. So, that's good. Why no size 5? Dunno. Dunno. Perhaps that would majorly overpower what they've already got in game. Cadet! Hello! Moridin, hello! How's it going? Hope you're doing alright. We are indeed making millions. Getting stuck.
You are now clear of station restrictions.
AI bot, yeah. It's trying. And I think you're right there, Commander Rocky Road. I'm playing what I like to play. It's not that I'm not morbidly curious every now and again with Star Citizen. I mean, I'm not bashing it, but it's a good job Atlas was there. I'd be bloody stuck.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, getting stuck in tanks. Getting stuck in ships and not being able to get out of them. That was a classic one we had last week, wasn't it? Get in the tank. Oh, it's brilliant. You know, very nice. And then can't get out. You're like, shit. Well, I mean, mine's 3, coming up 3.5 years old. It managed it. It's had a lot of tweaking. 1080p, mind you. So it's not as bad as what it used to be, but like there's more money making schemes now. Like if you want engineering, $50. What? And that's, I don't care what anyone says, that's pay to win. I mean, there are some people who say, oh, well, Elite Dangerous is pay to win because you can buy a pre-built ship. Yeah, you're not going to win anything in those ships, right? It'll get you going, but like that's about all it's going to do. And getting early access to a ship. Well, a new player can come in and buy a Corsair and beef a player who's been playing for years and hasn't bought one. No, they won't. If they buy the standard ship, they're going to get pulse lasers and engineered. And if they buy the other ship, the Stellar, they're going to get, I don't know, whatever they're going to get. Beam lasers, perhaps. And they're not engineered. Just can't help some people. It looked a bit washed out to me on my screen. It needs more vibrant colours. And I get it, it's like space is dirty, it's grim, it's tech noir, that sort of stuff. Needed a little bit of... What, a Yamix AI? I'm sure he'd love that. I haven't seen what he's been doing lately. Must be playing games that I don't.
Orbital flight engaged.
I think he did, didn't he? Every now and again he pops back up and does something with it. They're Space Engineers. I bought that. I haven't played it. Space Engineers 2. He's I want to say Latvia. I've spoken to him. He's an alright guy, you know. Like, I've spoken to him personally. Can't remember why now. I think we were doing some sort of collaboration with all the content providers. Or content creators. Pretty sure he's Latvian.
Okay, Commander, you are go for approach pad 1 and 2. Automated docking confirmed.
Oh, we're landing. Hopefully. So I'll just put a announcement. I'll wait till later and put the announcement on for the racing tomorrow. But it's what we're going to be doing. Nearly at 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, everybody. Like and subscribe. I'm on 19,929. I'm close. It's a goal. It's a milestone. It's not bad, is it? For me, and I'm generally an idiot. What are we doing? All of the things.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
FDev's not evil. And here's the thing, Roger, right? It's not evil.
Gear retracted.
There's nothing evil about FDev. Right? Look at it this way. They created a game. We bought the game. And then there was some free updates for some of us. I paid $100, £100, whatever, for the lifetime pass. Best £100 I have ever paid for. I've ever spent on. Categoric. The amount of enjoyment I've had out of this game, right? No other game comes close. Well, perhaps Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. I love that game. Anyway. But no, I haven't played Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds as much as I've played this. And I get to talk to all of you. Right?
You've cleared the federal perimeter. Be careful out there.
Okay, Odyssey. Then I bought Odyssey. Can't remember what that was. $20, £20. Brilliant. Played that to death. We didn't get given Odyssey, I don't think. Even with the lifetime pass. I can't remember. I think it was paid. Can't remember. But, you know, it's like, well, 10.5 years old, and they're still adding features to it. And people are still playing it. Well, you say the devs, let's nerf everything the players enjoy. Like what? Like the fact you could gain a ridiculous amount of credits by taking skimmer missions and shooting them with a missile. And then subverting the game mechanics. Mining. What's wrong with that? Now don't get me wrong, I can't stand it. Right? I'll do it when I have to. But like, made bank last week during that mining goal. So what's wrong with exploration? Scan 50 systems and tell me how much you make. But it's a choice. Either you do it or you don't. Road to Riches still exists. The Billionaires Boulevard for other stuff. So 50 systems will take an hour just jumping and scanning. So just honking the horn, yeah. But if you get in there and do the full, system scan, you'll make quite a bit of money. Oh yeah, I mean passenger missions. Remember was it Robigo mines? Cios and Robigo mines? Big money there. Still make big money. But now the fact we've got, the background simulation has kind of been brought to the forefront. The background simulation has been brought to the foreground. It's a foreground simulation. Because what you're doing now, what we're doing here, is affecting that background simulation. It's quite funny, right? I'm going to talk about Atlas now. I know Atlas is here, he might be listening. But Atlas did a video on N-Gallon and grinding Empire rank. Brilliant. Released his video, did the Empire rank, it changed the background simulation, and then now you can no longer do it, I believe. And that's the same that happens, see? So it's kind of swings and roundabouts. It's more, the background simulation is kind of is now, like I say, it's coming to the forefront, I believe. But everyone's got their own opinion, right? I mean, I think it's quite a good, well-rounded game. I mean, I'm still playing it after 10.5 years, and I get bored. Mining and donating. See, mining, even though I find it boring, is the quickest way, like we've been saying today. Power play. You want to rank up? Mine. You want money? Mine. You just want to chill out after a busy week? Mine. Or do this. That's why I think colonization is so popular. Because it's like, switch your brain off stuff. The Quince run. What one was that, Mighty Agu? You have to elaborate on that when I can't remember. I'm getting old. Well, I did my Empire rank. I don't even think the system's there anymore. Well, exactly. You haven't got to enjoy every aspect of the game. Because we've all got diverse, different needs. We've all got diverse, different things that we want from a game. You could be into combat, then you're bounty hunting all day long. You could be like the AXI. It's all about the Thargoids, baby. Brilliant. I mean, tomorrow we're going to be doing racing. Do that every now and again. DPS Jackson 07, by the way. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. This is a delivery community goal where you can earn some big money. And you can also get engineered power distributors if you're in the top 75%. The platinum one finished last week. I mean, you know, look at it this way. The developers have given you these ships. The developers have given you power play. The developers have given all these other systems that are working. Going to give you vanguards, and there's a surprise thing towards the end of the, you know, towards the end of the thing. And it's free, right? It's free. Ah, 8 years ago. Well, that's why I can't... I'm old. I can't tell you. My work week is so busy, I couldn't tell you what I did on Thursday. 8 years ago. Thank you, Frank, for reminding me. Prince Runner. Been around for a while in this game. See, we all have. I think it's quite good. SW. Am I supporting Kaine or Mahon? Mahon. I mean, the thing is, a lot of people want a lot of different things from a game. And there's a lot of choice out there. No Man's Sky. It's quite developed. Not really my bag anymore, but I should have another look at it. Same with X4. Star Citizen I had a go at again. Well, every 6 months we all get together with Atlas and have a go. You know, it's... We're all spoilt for choice. Like I was saying at the beginning of the stream. I don't know why. I've downloaded Doom Dark Ages. I must have a go at that. Prince Runner. Tumas. Running shieldless. Well, if this guy is going to try and take me out with an adder, you'll find out I've got machine guns all over this. Yeah, one game can't do it all. You're right there. You're right there. Oh, dear me. Allergies, man. Allergies. Yeah, $8. I was talking to a friend of mine in work, and he's bought it for his son. He goes, it was only £6. I said, yeah. He went, how's that? I said, it's been around for like 10.5 years. Fuca Dock 07, happy Saturday. Hope you're doing alright.
Tango Hotel Echo, please submit a request to Starcom before docking, and enjoy your stay, Commander. Approval granted. You are cleared on pad 02.
Vanguard. Yes. Well, he's doing another game now. after all the stuff he's learned from No Man's Sky and the procedural generator, I'm sure he's doing another game. I think it's something medieval, I want to say. I don't know what, I can't remember. I remember reading something like that. But to be fair, I mean, if ever I thought a game was going to die on the vine, it was that one. I mean, the old BBC were there, oh, it's procedurally generated, oh, it's going to be fantastic, and we all know what happened when it released. But you know, in all fairness to them, they've turned it into, you know, it's more people playing that than there is this.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's have a look, shall we? I mean, it's just not for me. No Man's Sky, Steam, Plus.
Ship is down. Clear for system shutdown.
Actually, I take that back. Well, it is 8,989 people right now playing it on Steam. Elite Dangerous, there are, do a refresh, 6,685. What X4? There's only 2,000 players, give or take, playing X4 on Steam. Actually, no, I beg your pardon. 3,800 players playing X4. Right, Star Citizen then. What? Nah, well, it's not on Steam for a start, is it? I don't think it's on Steam, is it? No, I don't think it is. On the 30th of March, there were about 32,000. Probably more because it's just been that, you know, Invictus Week thing that they've been doing. No, it's not on Steam, is it? Madness, I tell you. Madness. Money. That's a couple of 100 million I've done there just by knobbing about. Let us get into my Cobra. You're all thinking, what's he on about here now? What we got? Nothing there. Brilliant. It was worthwhile having some. We are going to go over to my racing system, my colonies, which is in HIP 59778. It's a bit of a ways, but we can do it. I love it. I was wrong about this ship. I really was. Commander Exorcist as well. He was also wrong about that ship. So when they said, oh, it's a Cobra Mark 5, and it's going to be a... I will, Simon. I will. Perhaps we'll do that on Monday. Look at this. Look at the speed of this thing. You're like, woo, it's all over the place. Let me just write that down in with my pen. You're off. Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it? It was... You get it from every now and again, you know, the computer has a head fit, and docking computers stitch everybody up. Well, you can get them in-game now. They're available in-game for in-game credits. It's only the Corsair that is still ARCs at the moment. How many jumps? 3. It is a nice looking ship. Bit of ship kit on that as well, mind. Go for bi-weaves. Fire smoke. 07. Well, the Panther Clipper, yes, as soon as it comes available, buy that. That'll be a big old beast.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I have ships all geared up for certain roles. Although I'll probably ditch when the Panther comes out one of the Type 9s. Commander Crandall, 07. How are you? You're doing okay. Don't forget, everyone, if you haven't liked and subscribed or whatever it is you do on Twitch and YouTube, do me a favor, help me out. I'm just short of 20,000 subscribers, and I'd like to try and get that hammered in as soon as possible. It's kind of, you know, life goals. Only another 80,000 and I get a plaque. No chance of that happening in my lifetime.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
We are on our way. Super Cruise overcharging in the Cobra Mark V. You know it makes perfect sense. The Cobra Conspiracy. This is the chromed pack. Apparently they're on offer. Lovely looking ship.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Looks like a fruit fly. I think it looks alright. Oh yes, the SEO is utterly insane. 07. Oscar. Right, okay. So, it's mass system. We've got the Badgers racetrack right there. Right, that's what we want. And that's where we're going to be doing racing tomorrow. Right? Got the station just above it. Get yourself some SRVs, get yourself down to the service, and we'll be doing some racing tomorrow. Because why not? What could possibly go wrong? It was a bit of a shit show last time we did it because we hadn't done it before and it was just ridiculous. Yeah, it's a bit of an yeah, because you're front facing in the middle, aren't you? Unfortunately, there's no R2-D2 in the back. if you want to, Fuca Dock, I mean, join in yourselves. We can always take it in turn starting the race. And of course, we'll have commanders as well firing rockets at other commanders as they go around to make it a bit more interesting. Yeah, it was quite funny. I enjoyed it. So that's where we're at. We're going to be doing the racing tomorrow if I don't zip past this. Here we go. No victory lap for me. Behold Ricardos rebuy. In all its coppered glory. Hang on, let's make sure we don't get hit by that stanchion. Dropping mines? Yeah, let's get it full-on Mario Kart. Why not? It's what we want, full-on Mario Kart.
Kind of special.
Right, we're down. So, get yourself some SRVs, whether they're Scorpions, whether they're going to be the old Scarab, and get yourself into this system. HIP 59778, ready for tomorrow. We'll do a little bit of racing. I'm going to, if you're too far, don't worry, you're going to have to watch, Brian. You are in Colonius, a long way back just for this. We'll be doing that tomorrow. That's it from me. You got a 3 hours, 14 minute stream today. And everybody, we're going to raid a friend of ours, Pepper. God knows what she's playing. Some spurious bollocks, probably. But she's all right. Give her a little bit of love. Where is she? There she is. And this will make her day. So, thanks everyone. Have a good one. Don't get lost or killed. I have no idea what she's playing, but we're going to raid her and make her day, everyone, alright? So catch you later. See you tomorrow. Happy Saturday indeed.